This morning, I thought for Messy Monday, since it's so close to Christmas, it's 1 week away, guys, I really have got to get started on cooking and doing some candies and fun things like that. I have a party tomorrow, so for my party tomorrow, I thought that I would make the Christmas crack. That actually, you've seen it going viral, but y'all, that recipe has been around since I was in my 20s or probably before that. I had a friend that shared it with me. She brought it to our workplace one Christmas and I was just shocked that it was made with saltine crackers. And she was older than me and it was her mother's recipe. So this recipe's been around a long time. I have just got a sheet pan here. And what you want to do, before I lay those down and forget, you want to spray this down. You can use cooking spray if you'd like to, but I'm just going to use olive oil. You want to coat it really well. You can use parchment paper under this. You could even use the really strong aluminum foil, but you really need to make sure that you oil it because you don't want this to stick to it, and it will. You're just going to lay out your saltine crackers. Y'all, this is so easy. And it makes a great gift, and I'm going to show you that later. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, so y'all stick around. There, I'm going to make this yummy toffee butter sauce that hardens on top of these crackers. So let's go make that. I did bring my crackers over here to the stovetop. That's going to make it a lot easier. You'll need just a small pan, and we are going to turn our stovetop eye onto about a 6. This is going to be a medium to high heat. And then we are going to add 2 sticks of butter, unsalted butter, to add 1 cup of packed brown sugar. And for those of you who may be new to cooking and you don't know what packed brown sugar means, you just take something and pack it down, just like that. That's packed brown sugar. Now I'm going to put that in the pan as well. And we're not gonna leave this. This is something that you are going to want to stick with. We are gonna let that butter melt just a little bit. And as you can tell, that butter's starting to melt, and we're just gonna keep stirring. I did kick my stovetop eye up to about a 6. It was on a 5. And you see how it's coming to a full rolling boil? We're going to let that go 2 to 3 minutes. And I'm going to set my timer. And I'm still going to stir it occasionally. Now we are just going to pour this right on top. And you want to coat those crackers really well. We are going to bake this for 5 minutes on 350 degrees. Notice the last row of crackers I did not coat with the sauce, so I just took them off, put this in the oven for that 5 minutes, and then I got it out, and you can see my crackers spread out. So I'm just pushing them together. I could have left those crackers on there because that sauce spreads out across your sheet pan. It wouldn't have hurt a thing, and I think that's how I usually do it. I only make this about once a year, y'all. But you probably could have left them on there. But no big deal. We're just going to push those crackers together. And just like Bob Ross says, there are no mistakes, just happy accidents. And y'all, this turned out perfect. Now you are going to need some chocolate chips, some butterscotch chips, even peanut butter. White chocolate is really great on this. You can use as much or as little of these chips as you would like. Typically, you are going to need at least 1 bag of the chips, no matter what kind you use. And I will put the recipe in the description. But I'm going to use half a bag of these milk chocolate chips on half of this.
And then I am going to use butterscotch chips on the other half. Once you have your chips on top, you're going to take a spatula, and here's my tip for you. Just keep your butter wrapper and just rub that butter onto your spatula. This really helps when you're smoothing it out. And I could have even swirled this and it would have been really pretty, and mixed the flavors. But this is just how I did it. You can do this any way you want to. You can top this with whatever your heart desires. But on the chocolate, I thought sea salt would be so great on this. And y'all, I tasted it. It was good. It was really good. I think even the dark chocolate would be great with sea salt. Some people don't like dark chocolate, but I do. Okay, but I did use milk chocolate. Okay, and then on the other side, I used a Butterfinger. I just crushed that Butterfinger and just sprinkled it on top. Then I wanted to make it really festive for the holidays, so I used just some sprinkles, some red and green sprinkles on top of this. Last year, I used white chocolate and I crushed candy canes in my bullet. And oh, that has been my favorite so far. And out of this batch, I really, really liked the sea salt on the chocolate. The other was great too, but I really liked the sea salt.
Okay, I did put this in the freezer for 10 minutes to let it harden. Now, you could put this in your refrigerator or your freezer to let it set up and harden, because you want to do that before you break it apart. And also, you could leave it sitting on your counter as well. Now, I'm gonna pry this up with the spatula. You will need a spatula. And it's just gonna break, just like that. And what I'm going to do, and I told y'all I was gonna do something special. I bought these craft treat bags with stickers at Walmart. I'll show you that. These were like, I think around $2, a little over $2, and there's 12 in a pack. And this just makes a nice little gift for people, and they have a little window in them. Just like a bag you would find at the bakery, okay? Open up that bag. Actually, I think I'm gonna do a couple at a time. You could just line them all up. And I'm not finished yet. I got something else I'm gonna do. So I want a mixture of both in the bag. So I'm just gonna break apart some of it, and I'm just gonna drop it in the bag. Just in little pieces. Once you get it in here, you're just gonna fold it over. You can put a sticker on back that comes with it. I bought some peel and stick tags at Walmart, Christmas ones, and I'm just going to probably just use these to seal the bag, and then you can put to and from on it. And then I thought it would be really cute to put my ornament on this as well, or to give it with my ornament. So that is what I'm going to do for some people at Christmas. I just wanted to share that idea with you. And that's it for this Messy Monday. I'm gonna go make another batch of this, and y'all be good.